What's up everybody, this is Ash the Banner Guy. I thought I'd do another video. First off, I'll tell you about what I do, as always, and then I thought instead of doing that, I'd do a quick client update, so this way one of my clients can know what's happening with this banner, and then I'd show you guys some really cool stuff from my army. Yeah, you guys have heard me talk about how I'm a Warriors Chaos player. I thought I'd actually put proof to the pudding. First of all, this is your regular banner. This banner costs about $35 to $40. They can go anywhere up to 80 depending on the size and how ornate you want them. As I said, this one's a pretty basic one, so it's about $40 banner. This one, if it was shipped in the US, would cost absolutely nothing because it'd be completely free. Now, let's move on. Now time for a client update. Now, the banner pole on this one is actually is still early in production. As you saw it in my last video, I'm actually doing an update so he can see the chains were added as requested. I really did want to try and bulk this out. It's got a lot more chaos iconography. I'm still waiting on parts. Once those parts arrive, there'll be a head going on. There's going to be a Minotaur head going on the top here. That's really going to help it pop. And it's going to make it overly chaos, which is perfect for a BSB. Okay, now, the way it works, as you all know, is if you want a banner, I will do a basic banner design. Once that banner design is done, I will then turn around and give you a quote. The quote will be for cost plus materials plus shipping. When we agree on the price, what will happen is you'll give me half the money up front. This means that I can pay for all those materials, costs and shipping and all that good stuff. And it means that I can get started on the actual banner design. While I'm waiting for the parts, all your banners will be painted. This means that things like this, which are virtually ready to go, I'm literally just waiting on that two final pieces, and then this will be ready. At the same time, the Centaur banner, which is here, will actually get all of its stuff on. Plus, there's these two banners as well. As you see, this is a big order. So he's got two double-sided banners. He's got this, and he's got this. This one's actually going to be getting a custom banner as well. I'm just waiting on parts. Now, so once you agree on it, I turn around. I will get everything ordered. I will start painting, get everything so it's to your satisfaction. Then once that's done, once the project is completed, you'll send me the second half of the payment, and I'll mail it out to you. As I said, shipping will be in the initial quote. If I've turned around and I've quoted you something at the beginning, that's what you'll pay. If it costs me more, it costs me more. You were given your initial quote, you have paid half up front. That was binding. In my eyes, you've already paid, you've already agreed on your price. Any extra costs are my fault, not yours. So, now, let's get to some fun stuff, shall we? First off, I thought I'd show you my Chaos Spawn. Everybody else goes for these big, garish Chaos Spawns. As you see, I went more subtle with it. I play a Slaanesh army, and I wanted something a little more unusual. As you can see, I definitely made sure that he was a spawn. The other thing that happens is these double as unit fillers for me. The reason for it is I'm, like you, I'm a guy on a budget, and I don't want to spend a small fortune on my stuff. As you see from the top, it's a basic model. Next, I thought I'd show you my unit filler for my Marauders. Again, same thing. It's multi-purpose. This in some games this can actually count as a cannon, a basic cannon, but I actually use it as a battering ram a lot of the time for siege games. It's at which point, instead of sitting in the middle of the unit, it sits right on the front rank in the middle. So this way, everybody gets everything, and it's very cool. Next, I thought I'd show you some of my sorcerers. These ones I might have to zoom in a little bit for, just to give you an idea how much green stuff went onto them. Okay, here we go. So, as you see, this one, I actually sculpted a helm for it, completely. The helm is completely sculpted. The only part that isn't sculpted is actually the tuft on it and the horn that comes from the side when it focuses. There we go. I gave it a custom banner, and this was once, believe it or not, an Empire Wizard. Kind of appropriate, don't you agree? Next one, is going to be my second Chaos Sorcerer. This guy, as you see, I went to town, gave him like a really I made sure that I painted some extra highlight details in the book. You know, it's like he's got a cool stuff. And just like before, he's got a custom helm. You really can't make out the details of this one properly, which is a shame. This one's one of those ones which can't be caught on camera. He got a fur pelt like every other character in my army. I'm a firm believer that once you're no longer a Marauder, it's kind of like a symbol of power. Also with this one, what I did was I actually snipped away at this and put it up a bit more so the arm was more outstretched, because it was kind of meh and it wasn't as dramatic for me, and that's actually one of the reasons why it hides all the extra details. Next, I thought I'd show you my general of my army. This is Lucian the Seducer. He is a 7-year-old model. I'm going to zoom out for this one. There we go. This model is... No, he's actually 8 years old. Wow, I'm lying now. He's slowly had more and more done to him over the time. He started out as the basic Boobworm Rider. And, you know, it's like I added cape to him, I gave him a green stuff pelt, I turned around, changed his shield, changed his weapon, added chains to him, added wings to it. And this guy... he can be a couple of things. He can be a champion. He can be an exalted champion. He can be a chaos lord. He can be on a demonic mount. I can even have him on a manticore, depending on what the game is. He's pretty flexible. Next, and probably I'm going to use this as my final model because this video is running on a little bit now, is the model that actually everybody started commenting on, and the reason why I actually got into the Banner Guy business in the first place. This is my BSB. This guy is, 7 years old? And as you see, the colors are as vibrant and everything as they originally were. That's how well these banners hold up. Yeah, it gives you an idea. But yeah, this guy, I painted him up, matching the colors of the rest of my army. As you see, I really, really, really love the idea of playing Slaanesh. I kind of accidentally sold my soul to him back in 2002, and I've been playing Slaanesh ever since. I'm actually, with some of the money from the Banner Guy business, I'm actually going to be working on Demons of Chaos army, but first, I want to show you something. This was actually sent to me by Lord Tremendous. He sent me five Seekers. His wife had painted them up. They look cool, don't get me wrong, but they weren't quite right for my army. So, I've kept the original beating on them that's on the base, but I've kind of updated that. Then as well as that, as you see, I've changed it to my color scheme. I've, given it the white steeds. I've turned around and updated the armor a little bit and really made it so it kind of pops a bit more. But yeah. So this is what I do. Hope you liked the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks a lot, guys. Bye.